Enoye Extreme Media UJ. Subscribe for all updates.
Why are you doing this? Where is it? Leave me, leave me. Every time you wasted our time for one whole year. One whole year to journal so much script. Is this a theater? Is this a theater? Is this a theater? Get your script and take it to the theater. This is not a theater. I'll speak.
So you can have a meeting with let us pass by the post.
So this being a public trial, we are urging the court to order the orderlies at the front gate of this court building to let members of the...
It's okay, we'll come back to that. Let me first go to the way forward of 3:15. I will come back to that.
Way forward, we were also going to come back to that.
Yes.
In view of your ruling, we will need to take instructions from our clients. We did not expect or know how the ruling would go.
Yes.
We naturally need to go and take instructions. We would also urge that the orderlies are impressed, the orderlies in court, even when removing a person who is agitated, they must not mishandle. They should handle people properly, and especially if it's a female, she should be handled with extra care, lest the handling amounts to indecency. Just to bring to your attention, that she is the daughter of Mr. Obed Lutale, and her emotions as a human being ought to be understood in that context. She obviously appeared to have something she wanted to communicate to the court. It may not have been communicated the way the court would expect. We are urging you to apply your discretion as a human being and to order for her release. She can be warned that next time she wants to communicate with the court it's done differently. But just giving the court the context of the emotion that were outpouring. We will be able to sit down with her and listen with her.
Abalungi abatuuliriza era abatulaba olunaku olwaleero tuchaddeko ewa Sheikh Asiraf Dembe.
Sebo nsanyusa okubalaba. Amannya agange ye Sheikh Asiraf Dembe akola ku bizibu by'enjawulo. Omuntu singa aba alina ebirwadde tumusomereddwa, tumuwa amazzi ga lukuya nga bw'obadde ogalaba, tugenda abantu ku kyoto ne twokya emizimu emibi egibabaamu n'okulomba edduwa. Abantu singa abeera ng'ali wano atuuse sobola okumulombera edduwa, ne waba atatuuse nga mpadde amannya ge naye ng'ali wala. Maneetaase kale enamba yange yeeno eri 0701763711. Nammwe bannyinaffe abali ebweru oyagala okuba nti oyagala okulombera ku ddwa ng'olina ebizibu viza zibuze amaka gakolongotana sente zikola zimpita mu ngalo ojja kumpeereza ekifaananyi kyo n'amannya go ebyo byokka bijja kummala nja kukulombera edduwa ojja kutereera. Olunaku olusembayo mu mwezi mba n'edduwa ey'awamu ffenna n'abalwadde bange abakadde n'abapya. Salaamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
But also to again remind the court that all these frustrations are being exacerbated by the treatment of the public at the gate. So people are coming in charged after being totally mishandled at the gate. And that is not to excuse anything, just to provide the context.
My Lord, just a daughter to aid was stated by the senior counsel here. He is also practicing advocate. And one of the sureties whose particulars are already before this honorable court in a matter which was fixed for hearing for today. No formation for today. So in the event that my Lord, the court is pleased to entertain the bail application, Etu will not have his surety in the court. So reiterate our prayer for court's clearness on that issue under the circumstances. Regarding the issue raised by Council by and here now, there is also a related concern, my Lord, the privacy of the discussions between the lawyers and the accused persons. It's a right which is guaranteed under the law. Unfortunately, my Lord, oftentimes that right has been abused. Yes. On several occasions we have been there to have interactions with our clients. They are prison warders who are deployed close to the meeting place. And literally they participate in the discussions. They listen in, not even eavesdropping. They listen in, the active participants. There is one interesting scenario, my Lord, when we were having a discussion. And very sensitive issues related to this matter with our clients. They had all converged there. At the end of the meeting, the prison warder made an observation that said that was a wonderful submission. The prison warder commending counsel for making a wonderful submission. Very, very disturbing, my Lord. That meant that actually they recorded verbatim and they are deployed for that particular purpose. My Lord, the rights of an accused person under Article 23 are well stipulated, well stated, including the right to be facilitated to prepare their case properly. And that sanctity of that right should be not only guaranteed but jealously protected.
The number of people attending these proceedings, the officers at the gate, leadership, it is important to emphasize to them that if they have amended the Constitution to remove the fact that this is the public courts, that the public should be allowed to attend, or if they have a specific number of people who should attend this court, we need to know that. Otherwise, that the misconduct by the armed forces at the gate is both unconstitutional and a flagrant abuse of power. And the way that this court brings it to the reigning power. So,
Gabo mukimanyi mirundi mingi tuzze wa Justice Baguma nekisinza okutwewuunyisa tetuwangulangayo ka application nakamu tutaddeyo kusaba kwaffe ku nsonga nnyingi bail applications nga bumuze muziraba neya mandatory n'agoba recuse tuzze mirundi emingi nga tumugamba va mu musango guno nga amateeka bwe kagamba n'alemeramu then katwatuuse ku point egamba nti kakati nno oba owulira nga ensonga zifaananye bwe zityo kati tugende mu kooti etaputa ssemateeka kubanga n'eryo ddembe ly'abakyuzidi bano okusaba nti webalaba nga embeera teraga nti wajja kubeerawo obwenkanya mu kuwozesa obw'omusango gwabwe baddembe okugamba omulamuzi nti ffe tutidde ennyinga 28 ebawa obuyinza obwo ya ssemateeka nti tutidde olabika tojja kuwa bwenkanya in fact si bakyuzidi persons bokka nebamemba ba public kasaba kiraba nti embeera mu kooti eraga nti wajja kubeerawo bwenkanya ate era nga kooti etaputa ssemateeka yateekawo omuwaatu ogwo nti singa omuntu aba tamatidde waddembe okusaba nti ensonga eno kale tujongereyo mu kooti etaputa ssemateeka yebeera mula ekyo nakyo twakimusabye nakyakiganye bakiransi baffe si bamativu n'ensonga eno benyamivu nnyo ku decisions Justice Bavuma zazaakola era nga ssemateeka bw'alambika bw'oba nga tomatidde n'omulamuzi asooka eno wansi olina eddembe eryeyongerayo ewalala batuwadde instructions okugamba nti Justice Baguma byasazeewo olwaleero tweyongereyo ewalala tubiwakanye era tujja babuulira emitendera gye tugenda okukwata okuwakanya decision ya Justice Baguma.
Abalungi abatuuliriza era abatulaba olunaku olwaleero tukyaddeko ewa Sheikh Asiraf Dembe.
Sebo sanyusa okubalaba amannya agange Seeka Asiraf Dembe akola ku bizibu by'enjawulo omuntu singa balina ebirwadde musomereddwa tunywa amazzi ga lukuya nga bw'obadde ogalaba tugenda abantu ku kyoto ne twokya emizimu emibi egibabaamu n'okulomba edduwa abantu singa abeera ng'ali wano atuuse sobola okumulombera edduwa ne waba atatuuse nga mpadde amannya ge naye ng'ali wala maneetaase enamba yange yeno eri 0707363711 namwe banyinaffe abali ebweru oyagala okuba nti oyagala okulombera ku dduwa ng'olina ebizibu viza zibuze amaka gakolongotana sente zikola zimpita mu ngalo ojja kumpeereza ekifaananyi kyo n'amanyago ebyo byokka bijja kummala nja kukulombera edduwa ojja kutereera olunaku olusembayo mu mwezi mba n'edduwa eyawamu ffenna n'abalwadde bange abakadde n'abapya. Salaamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.